What's up, everybody? James Duggan here with Sean Finnegan.
Hello, everyone.
Playing Halo 5. This is quite the map.
Yeah, so this is called Andy's Dorm, and this is a custom-made map in Forge.
Yeah, and it is unlike anything that at least I have seen in Halo 5 Forge. And I knew it would take a while to get this kind of stuff going, but I just want to shout out the guy who made it, O Cujo, and that's with a 0 at the end. O. He made this map. It is not only aesthetically amazing, but actually there are a lot of nooks and crannies to this map that are just super impressive. Right now you're on top of the bed, I believe, or
this is a shelf.
A shelf. Like. So if you go over to the bed, there's like a ladder, and you can actually climb up every single rung right there.
Oh, down here?
Yeah. So on your right, just a little bit.
Oh, this ladder
yeah,
right
you
here.
can climb up every single rung of that and get to the top of that.
I think I can watch this. Okay. Bummer.
But I mean, who hasn't? You know, if you have ever had those Mega Bloks Halo action figures, played with them in your room, this is basically that in a game form.
This is super cool. Like I said, we're pretty used to having Forge be a really powerful tool, but I was not aware you could do something like this in it. What I wonder is where he drew this inspiration from. You think this is actually his bedroom?
Yeah, I would imagine, unless it's his friend's dorm that he shared with or something like that. But incredibly impressive. Just for the first time jumping in to see how it plays in terms of a map. But even jumping around a little bit before, there were all these little nooks and crannies you can go behind. Even that desk right there with the picture of the yellow warthog. There's kind of like a little, I mean, here's a great example.
What is this, like a mini fridge?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a fridge.
Yeah. And if you go behind that desk, there's this little kind of secret area you can...
Ah, clever.
This
a little,
kind of
like,
thing.
behind the desk, sort of just like...
Yeah, so I don't know if this guy is an aspiring level designer, but if he isn't, he should maybe consider it, because it's...
I think this type of stuff is really, really cool. A lot of the great level designers from back in the day in Counter-Strike started out as just like bedroom level designers,
Sure.
like doing it for fun on a mod, and then those maps became maps like Dust 2 and Train and all that stuff, which are iconic in Counter-Strike.
Climb up that ladder, man. I'm telling you. It's an
one right
experience
here?
of a lifetime. Yeah.
Let's do it. I'm worried about getting shot. Like, even if we're here just to explore the map, I want to win.
You can do it. You just keep pressing A. That's the beauty of it. You just have to... Oh, get up there. You can do it.
Oh, I'm getting shot.
So,
No.
yeah, kind of piggybacking off of your point, I remember when I was like maybe 14 or 15, Warcraft 3 was an infinitely moddable game, and it was something that a lot of people, the entire Dota community sprang from that, and think about how many people that employs. But with Forge, it's always been something that has been halfway to where I want it to be, but I think with Halo 5, it finally hit that sweet spot where you can actually do this kind of stuff. Of course, there was that developer who created Rocket League in Forge. It just shows the possibility of the Forge in Halo 5 and all the incredible, incredible things you can do with it.
What I would love to do is, you know, explore this map kind of just on my own and figure out all the little things before kind of going into it, because, you know, it's difficult. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to easily get up to that sniper.
But you're also being shot at.
Yeah, exactly.
Before this match is over, you will climb that ladder. That's the last thing
I'm
you
gonna
do.
try.
It is, so you just... I thought it was kind of daunting. I was like, how am I going to mantle this thing? But it's as easy as just pressing A up every rung. And that is kind of the... crux of why I think this level is so great. It looks like it's very difficult to traverse, but it ends up being kind of intuitive in the way that you move about it. And look at that great skybox.
You think I can get up? Oh.
Maybe not.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. I want to try and figure out how to get up to that rocket launcher. It's been sitting there basically the whole time.
That's something you don't really see. Oh, man.
Oh.
In Halo levels anymore is very difficult to reach spots. It's kind of reminiscent of, I don't know if you ever did the surf maps in Counter-Strike, but
oh, yeah, absolutely.
There's an amazing progression there, because when you first start a surf map, you have no idea how people are getting up to some of these unobtainable spots. And then as you play, you become more familiar with it, and you become more of a veteran of the format. And then you're able to get up to those spots, and it's kind of a crowning achievement in and of itself.
Absolutely, and even before the surf maps, some of the KZ climbing maps in Counter-Strike were very much the same. Like, I remember the very first KZ map I ever played. Those are climbing maps specifically. Like, you don't even really shoot each other, you just climb. The first one was called Jack's Beanstalk that I ever played, and it's this giant beanstalk that just goes, like, way up into the middle of, like, you know, basically the sky. Oh, we're going... Oh, no. Where are you? On top of this thing?
Just let us climb the ladder. Shout out to everybody in this match. They responded on Twitter to come answer the call and finish the fight. Again,
Yeah.
again.
Ooh, can I make this jump, you think?
Oh, absolutely. It's got a boost. Bam.
All right. So how do we get up here?
I think that's it, man. I think you're looking at it. I think
Just
you go
right
up.
up here?
No, actually, I think you go
Like right here?
right. Yeah, and then I think you mantle up that, and then mantle up that.
Ah,
There you go.
yes. Rockets. Oh,
Rocket
what's up
is
here?
yours.
What is that?
Oh, is that like an air duct?
Yeah, like what is? Oh no!
Ah!
I'm gonna
so
go
much
figure out.
detail in this map. I love it.
How do we get up there? No!
Oh boy.
Oh god.
Oh boy. Ooh, nice grenade.
Thank
Well
you.
done.
Thank you. Oh my god, where's that coming from?
I don't know.
Yeah, I think.
Is it time to ascend?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ascend to God.
So you
Here
can
we
just-
go. You just hold A. It's that simple. There you go. Just keep doing it. But bam! Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, that is super cool.
I just love that.
Oh, that's it. That's the end of the ladder.
Yep, that's it. And
We're
you're
gonna
back up.
figure out how to get all the
And
way
there's
up.
some kind of Bulbasaur up there.
That's a pig, dude.
Fair
That's
enough.
a piggy bank. I
It's
think.
green. I think it's the best he could do. So I guess the question at this point is, we're seeing players
Oh, do you
use the
think I
Forge to
can-
be extremely creative. Where does the Forge go from here, in terms of maybe custom imported textures as well as models? I feel like that's a little bit advanced for Xbox, but
Yeah, I mean, we know it to be a level design tool, right? So I don't know how deep you can. Whoa! So there's like a double launcher. Did you see that?
I did see that. That's
yeah,
awesome.
it launched me up into what are we in now? This looks like a bookshelf. I still really want to figure out what that power up at the very top of the map was.
There are some, so it's worth pointing out that we haven't really talked about it yet. There are, of course, toy cars in the form of a ghost and a warthog that you can drive around with your friends on this map. Though,
Do you think this burns me?
that's a great use of an asset that was obviously not meant to be a light bulb. Oh, wow, you can actually get up this way. That's impressive. I was going to say, if you go up to the top of the bed, I'm sure you could ascend onto that kind of railing for the curtain. Wow, that guy really likes killing you.
He's going after me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think one of the really cool things about this type of stuff is like, I mean, obviously back in Counter-Strike, one of the first like you're a very small person in a house type map was this map called D-Rats, and on rats basically you were like the reason it's called rats is because like a lot of the pathways and sort of like accessible ways in the map are like holes in the ground where like presumably a rat or a mouse would like run through the
Right.
walls and stuff, and it's actually pretty cool. But one of the things you could do is like you could actually burn yourself by standing on the
stove.
The stove, like it would heat up, or like you could switch it
Brilliant.
on and it would heat up and burn people. Which
So
I
I
thought
guess
was really
what's
funny.
cool, it's funny because like that was back in what 2003, 2004.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was
something like
sourced,
that.
but so obviously PCs and anything on Steam and anything that is moddable via a computer is way ahead of this game. But I think what's so exciting about seeing a map like this in the Forge is it's kind of the progression of that. Then infiltrating the console world, which is something that, it's surprising with this generation of consoles, with The Division, with Destiny, and obviously with the Forge. There are motifs that were everywhere in PC games 5 or 10 years ago, MMOs and custom maps and modding and stuff like that are now kind of infiltrating the console world, which is cool because it's bringing it to a whole new audience of gamer.
Absolutely, and I mean PC. We've kind of always known it to be the forerunner of like console gaming is like a good indicator of what consoles will be achieving in the gaming space. Is kind of like you can see it being done on PC a few years before console, and so this is like you said, this is a kind of interesting thing that we've seen come from what used to be PC mods only type stuff.
All right, you got a minute left. You think you can make it to that power up? I think you got to get on top of that bed and go the way.
We're mantling.
Wow,
we're
nice.
Mantling. There we
That
go.
is, you can really make your own way up. I am infinitely impressed with this design.
Here we go. Here we go. I
All
want to
right,
know what
so
this
there's the
is.
drop off. Remember, I think it's a jumping puzzle.
Oh,
Oh, you got
wait a
it.
minute. Oh,
Oh, I really like how he punishes you for not doing it perfectly.
stop shooting me. If I get that kill, I get.
Beautiful. Gonna get a nice little kill montage out of this video as well.
Still really just want to get up there though.
Only got 40 seconds. We'll see if we can do it. But even if you can't, I mean, it's something that people can try at home. Again, this guy's name is O space Cujo, and that is spelled capital C-U-J 0 space O. So all you have to do is find him
I did it.
On Xbox, follow him. You did it. Nice. And then you can download this map. It is called Andy's Dorm. He also has a lot of other maps that we haven't checked out yet. Andy's Yard. So curious to see what this creator makes, but certainly one of the best entries to Forge that I've seen in terms of originality.
Me
well
too.
done. Yeah.
Yes, thank you for sharing it with me, and I'm glad to have been able to play it for a little bit.
Absolutely. For all things Halo and all things Forge, keep it right here on IGN.